Hello, sports fans. Are you ready for some football, or in my case, the meteor to strike the earth? Because I sure am. I'm Cobra, and I am joined once again by Kat, Alex, and Alex Diastro. Say hello, everyone.
Hey
Hello.
guys, how's it
All,
going?
all right. We all know what day it is, or at least time it is. It's Pro Bowl week, which, unlike years in the past where the Pro Bowl was actually exciting, where you actually invested your time in watching it and investing your time in rooting for your favorite player hitting the Pro Bowl, not anymore, because it's pretty much flag football. So, sports fans, if you are watching us, which, by the way, thank you. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Apparently, Alex stopped recording for somehow. I don't know why.
Oh,
Yep, that's what happened.
well,
Alex got dropped. So
he'll be back. He'll be back.
he'll be back. He'll be back. But so what we are going to do, handed down sports media on the hard count, we are going to be doing a mock draft.
All right.
Woohoo!
Let's go. We did a mock draft last year. We're doing it a little bit differently. Basically, we're taking that hack, Mel Kiper, and we're using his suggestion by position, and we're going to either agree or disagree. And if we disagree, we all of us, starting from Alex Diastro, Kat, and Alex, then myself, we would say what position we would go with. We don't necessarily have to say the player, but what position. All right? Sound good, guys?
Sounds good.
Let's do this. But before we even do that, of course, we got to thank our affiliates because we got to pay the bills. And there's only one affiliate to get you ready for the big game, and that is, of course, our friends at Fanatics. That's right.
Gotta wear the right gear.
That's right. The Super Bowl is upon us. The big game. Gear up for either AFC or NFC. Whether you want to rock a Sam Darnold jersey or a Drake May jersey, you heathen. Choice is yours. But we all know that whichever one loses the Super Bowl, those starving kids in Africa will definitely get a brand new shirt and hat to wear. But before any of that happens, use our link in the affiliate and jump on the chance to gear up for the Super Bowl. They also have other leagues as well. Obviously, the NHL, MLB, NBA, the WWE. After all, congrats Roman Reigns on winning the Men's Royal Rumble. UFC.
Again.
No, this is the only time. This is the second time he's won. And yeah.
That's why I said again.
Yeah. But yeah, grab a hat, grab a jersey, get yourself geared up. Fanatics. Thank you. Check the link in the bio. Support the podcast. All right, guys. We're gonna do our mock draft.
We are on the clock.
We are on the clock, and the first team to make a selection is the Las Vegas Raiders. And Mel Kiper has suggested there's only one pick, and I'm pretty sure this is probably the only one we might consensually agree is the right pick.
Uh-oh.
Mendoza!
Oh, yeah!
Quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we're all in agreement on that. But
Alex and Alex, yes?
Yeah. Yes, this is the pick to make for them.
Okay. So, now the NFL's version of a plane crash, the New York Jets. Mel Kiper has suggested a linebacker.
I disagree.
Alex, what are you saying the Jets do?
So let's see. The Raiders already picked the best QB, Mendoza, right?
Yes.
So in this case, the Jets should probably go QB, Dante Moore.
Hold up.
Dante Moore went
Here's the
back to
thing.
Oregon.
Here's the thing.
Oh, he went back to Oregon?
Here's the thing, Alex. Here's the little thing. The Jets have 2 first-round picks, thanks to their trade of Sauce Gardner. So, by the way, the teams that have multiple picks are Los Angeles Rams from Atlanta, so they have one in early. The Jets, Dallas has 2 picks because they got the one from Green Bay for Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
And Cleveland has the 24th pick from Jacksonville. So, yep. So, Alex, what do you have to say? What do the Jets do?
Well, I didn't realize this, but it looks like Dante Moore's going to head back to Oregon. So
As
in
Alex
that case,
said,
linebacker stays.
all right. Okay, Kat. You think
gosh. I mean, I feel like if I said they need a quarterback, you can't, like, I don't know. You can't pick the same thing that the person in front of you picked. So
why not? They've done it before, numerous times.
I don't
It'll
know.
work this time. Trust me.
We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. So I'm going to go with the linebacker, especially since they have 2 first-round picks.
I was about to say, I will remind you that the Jets did actually do a back-to-back quarterback pick by getting the MILF hunter, Zach Wilson.
That just feels like, I don't know, a faux pas. A football faux pas. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Maybe.
It should be. It should be.
Alex.
That's a hard question, but with the rumor mill of Brees Hall might be being ousted from the Jets, I think they take Jeremiah Love here, the Notre Dame running back. I think it'll replace him.
You're going with running back?
That's a very high kind of a reach, like a very high reach.
Alex,
I think I just got whiplash.
Yeah,
wow.
Running back in the second overall pick.
Turning the clock back to 2005.
I understand it's the Jets, but that is a reach. I was gonna go a little bit different. I was gonna say if they were gonna pick defense in the second round, this one would be a reach, but it wouldn't be a surprise. I would say that the Jets go wide receiver.
Ooh,
I don't think that's as big a reach as running back.
Yeah, no. In the way the league is now,
I was originally thinking cornerback, but I was like, no, get a wide receiver now. The first time a wide receiver has been picked second overall since Megatron. All right. At third overall, the Arizona Cardinals have, Mel Kiper has offensive tackle off the board. I'm going to spoil things right now. I am saying this is a good move. Alex?
I agree.
Kat?
Yeah, you got to have somebody to protect your quarterback that you haven't drafted yet.
They might re-sign Kyler Murray. Who knows? They might get hit. They might ask him to put down the controller. Maybe not. Alex,
I'm with it. I think tackle is a big need for them. With or without Murray or Brisket, they need an answer on that line.
Wow, Murray Old Biscuit. All right.
Goodness.
The Tennessee Titans are next on the clock. Mel Kiper has him select an outside linebacker. Alex, what do you have to say about your little brother?
Oh, about the Nashville Titans? Let's see.
Yeah.
So I wrote down that they should pick Arvell Reese. The only thing is, I don't know does he play more inside, like in the middle, or he is kind of like an edge rusher. They put him outside.
I think Mel Kiper had him picked outside linebacker.
Okay.
I think he's an outside linebacker for Ohio State.
Okay. So yeah, that's a good pick for them, especially since they have a defensive-minded coach. And yeah, that would be with him leading the helm. That would be his pick.
Oh wait, hold up. No. Mel Kiper had David Bailey, off outside linebacker, Texas Tech.
Oh, the Texas Tech edge rusher, yeah.
I don't know about. I mean, that's still good. I would prefer the linebacker though, instead of like a full-on edge rusher, or like someone on the B line.
All right. So now, Kat, Alex, I think I already asked you guys. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Now for the New York Jets. New York Giants.
Again.
Excuse me, the Giants, not the Jets. Excuse me, the Giants.
Oh, I was like, the Jets again already? Okay.
No,
So the New York can't get the first overall pick, Giants.
Owned by famous child respecters. So, the New York Giants, Mel Kiper has him pick a wide receiver. This one's a little touchy. Alex?
They should go with an edge rusher. Defense would be best.
You were going edge. Kat?
I don't see a reason why they couldn't go with a wide receiver. So, yeah, sure.
Alex.
You gotta go for something, right?
Alex.
Yeah, I'm with the receiver. Neighbors is out till at least midseason this year, and they need another weapon.
Oh, I
protection
forgot
guard.
about that.
I am going a little bit different here. I am going with an offensive tackle because you've got to protect Jackson Dart. You got to open up more holes for Juggernaut Cam Scattaboo. That is what I would go with. I would say go with an offensive tackle.
Maybe that's their second round pick. You don't know.
Who knows?
Well, they trade back into the first round.
Cleveland has Mel Kiper has offensive tackle on the board.
Yes, I agree with that.
Kat.
For me, Cleveland is a not a complete rebuild, but
they're your little brother.
Yeah.
They're your little brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex.
I'm gonna agree. It seems like Shador is the franchise guy. It seems like it. So you gotta protect that man. He cannot be running for his life anymore.
I have to agree with this pick as well because the Browns have two chances to fill offensive positions. They need to protect Shador Sanders. They need to give him a weapon. So, yeah, this pick would be to beef up the offensive line. All right, now Washington. Mel Kiper has them picking defensive end. Alex, you agree with this?
Yeah, I'd say for the commies, picking an edge rusher would help.
See, I'm not the only one who said it. Take that, Brittany. Sorry.
Redskins.
Commies. Redacted.
I'd go more for a linebacker for them, like a mid. I don't know, just somebody to help the pocket stay a pocket. Something.
All right, Alex.
That's a hard one because I've been boasting, but we've been banging for the past 4 months now. I've been saying edge rusher, we've been banging this whole time. And I think we go edge rusher here. I don't think we need linebacker. I think Wagner has one more really good year for him. He's looking for the tackle record next year, and I think he needs to be in that starting position. So Ruben Bain or any of the
Don't
edge
you think
rushers.
he needs
should be
some
here
help?
either.
You
We need a
don't think
lot
he
of
needs
help,
some help?
but yeah, we need a lot of it. But we need.
All right.
Mm.
I think this is a move. You need to give help for Daron Payne. I think this is a good move to go defensive end. All right, New Orleans. Kuiper says wide receiver. Alex,
I agree. They do need more receivers.
Cat,
Yes.
Alex.
I'm going a different route, even though I do think the receiver is a big need for him. I think the looming retirement of Cam Jordan, a defensive tackle or edge rusher, is a good option for them here at number 8. And I think there's some good ones that could fall here. Certainly Styles could fall, maybe some other good guys can fall at 8, but they needed someone to replace Cam Jordan. He's still there, and he's going to regress and retire without a replacement there.
And this is where I do something completely out of the ordinary for the New Orleans Saints. I trade out.
Whoa.
Trade out of the top 10?
Trade out of the
Wow.
top 10. Yep. Trade out.
With who, though?
And
This
how
is-
far down are you looking at? Like, you looking mid round or late round?
Well, out of the first completely.
You go a little later. You trade up with Dallas, but you don't have to do that. But that's just my opinion.
What are they picking,
But I say New Orleans trades out. So now Mel Kiper.
That is definitely different.
Yep. Mel Kiper has stated for Kansas City, the Kansas City Chiefs are selecting a running back, according to Mel Kiper.
What?
Alex, what do you got to say?
They should probably look into getting a corner. There's a lot of corners in this draft, so that would be a better
cornerback. Nice. Cat.
Hmm. I hadn't actually considered that, Alex. I'm gonna say a corner as well.
Yeah.
Cat is also agreeing with cornerback, so I don't. Okay. Alex.
This might be a long ball and kind of a hot take, but I'm gonna go tight end here. I feel like Kelsey has not had much years left on his at all, and I think they do not have a good backup tight end because of his departure. They need to build one at least now, knowing the injuries with Mahomes right now.
And Alex, I hate that you said tight end because that's what I was going to say as well. Nice. All right, so now Cincinnati. They say they are taking the first safety off the board, according to Mel Kiper. Alex?
I mean, getting secondary is good, but instead of safety, I would go with corner, just like with KC.
Alex is going corner. Cat, this is your division rival. What do you do?
I trade their quarterback.
Whoa! Okay.
Whoa, what the? Joey B?
Division rivals. Hello.
So Cat is going trade the pick and Burrow. Wow.
Whoa.
Just, go for it. Why not?
Worst case scenario, he ends up on the Steelers.
I mean, that would be an upgrade. Well,
Not really.
It would be an upgrade over living in Southwest Ohio.
I mean, yeah, because they'll send Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings.
Almost anything is an upgrade from Ohio, but
all right, Alex.
That's all, I was thinking about that, and I have two big question marks, and I think I'm gonna go with offensive tackle. I feel like they still have not built that offensive line to protect Joey B.
I'm with you on that. I think that offensive line needs more reinforcement to help Joe Burrow. I am with you on that, Alex.
At this point, he's on the Andrew Luck retirement early trail with the injuries he's had.
Pretty much.
Looking bad for him.
All right.
I mean, but also look at how many injuries Lamar had. Nobody's talking about him retiring.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
he,
yeah.
he, he also
That's
he
different.
also took Cleveland to Cleveland, so he had to take a shit in Cleveland. So
We can't all be perfect, Cobra.
no, but that's iconic. He had to take a shit, so he took a shit and won the game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
It's true.
I mean, can you blame the guy?
No. All right. Mel Kiper has Miami taking a defensive end. Alex,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, picking an edge rusher is the move to make.
Cat,
Um, yeah. Yeah.
Alex.
Oh, jeez. Dolphins. That's a toughie. Because the whole team is just broken. Everything's broken at that Dolphins team. But give me offensive tackle. I mean, Quinn Ewers might be the future, but you gotta protect that dude more than Tua at this point.
My opinion is Miami can trust Quinn Ewers, but since you're getting rid of Tua, you might as well draft a just in case Quinn Ewers doesn't pan out. I am drafting a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
Hmm.
I mean,
So
Trinidad
the
Campbell might be up
the
there.
the opportunity is there. Draft a quarterback. You're going to replace Tua. Quinn Ewers might not work out. It's an opportunity to do so.
So you're thinking just rebuild.
I mean, it does look like
They're
that.
already in a rebuild. They're already
Yeah.
in a rebuild. They've already acknowledged it.
Let's hope so.
All right.
Let's hope so.
So, Dallas. Mel Kiper has said linebacker for their first of two in the first round. Alex,
I agree. Yeah, they should look into getting a backer after losing a top 10 linebacker last off season.
yep, Cat,
Um, I'm so sorry. I was reading while you were talking. Who is it and what are they?
Dallas linebacker.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Alex,
I'm giving Dak more help, and that is adding to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Give me the wide receiver.
all right. And this is what I do. I say this pick gets traded.
Yeah, I mean they do have a pick to trade, so
Yeah,
it's possible this one or the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, again, this can be afforded to be traded, so I'll do that. All right. The Los Angeles Rams from Atlanta. Mel Kiper says cornerback. Corner, CB, not QB. Alex,
I'd say go offense, specifically a wideout.
you're saying give some help to Puka Nakua.
True, or have a backup for him.
Gotcha. Cat,
Oh gosh. See, and in my head, I'm sitting here going, they can't all be perfect teams.
no.
But that's, I don't know. Being a Baltimore girl, I always want to beef up my defense. Always, every time. So I'm okay with a defensive tackle or an outside linebacker or a cornerback. Any of the above.
All right, Cat with a defensive tackle. Alex,
I'm gonna say this for a couple reasons. Matthew Stafford's aging. He's going to retire. Stetson Bennett is not good. He has not looked good since leaving Georgia at all. So I'm taking quarterback with the Rams' first round pick.
I am saying that as well. Like defensive back, not really an option. This is more. You gotta address this Matthew Stafford situation. You know, he's getting ready to hit his 40s. Yeah, you
Because
gotta address it.
McVay did say Stafford wants to come back, but we'll have to see if he's going to come back.
All right, Kat, I'm pretty sure you're excited about this one, but Alex goes first on Baltimore as Mel Kiper says wide receiver.
I think they're good on receivers. What they could use instead is a interior offensive line. So guard, yeah, really guard or center.
Alice is going with the OG. Kat.
Honestly, Lamar has been given all the time in the world. I don't think we need a different guard or offensive tackle. I think we could do with a new tight end.
Tight end. Nice.
The Mark Andrews replacement. I see.
Cat was a tight end. Alex?
He's just getting older.
Like
And he
Chiefs,
had
right?
some oopsies last season that he should not have had.
Yep. Alex?
I'm going with, I do believe their secondary needs some reworking. So I'm going to go safety here for the Baltimore Ravens. I think they gave up a lot of deep balls to the end zone last year. They should not have with bad safety play.
You're in the right area code, Alex, but I'm going cornerback. I'm going CB. They gotta go with secondary help because the secondary definitely let them down. I'm going with the corner, not the safety. All right. Tampa Bay. Mel Kiper has tight end. Alex?
I agree. They need a tight end.
Cat?
Yes.
Alex?
There's not enough tight ends in the
guys.
league, by the way.
I mean, just like in fantasy.
What'd you say, Alex?
It's a hard question.
They're insane.
There's a lot of question marks on that Bucs offense. A lot of question marks. Obviously, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are aging. Mike Evans is not playing well right now. Godwin's injured a lot. So I'm going to say they're going to rework it and get a receiver to try to find an option around Mike Evans and Chris Godwin for Baker Mayfield.
All right. I'm with you, Alex. I think it's going to be a wideout as well. Mike Evans is on the tail end of his career. Chris Godwin getting close to the tail end of his career. And trust me, when they got hurt, Baker suffered. And in the NFC South, you cannot suffer that division because that division is so easy. A caveman could do it. All right, now we are on the New York Jets again from Indianapolis. Mel Kiper says quarterback, and I think we can all kind of agree on this one.
I disagree.
Okay, Alex.
I say stay offense, but go with a wideout.
Okay.
Well, and you already did go quarterback for their first pick. So
no. Alex didn't go quarterback. He actually stayed away.
Yeah, because I didn't realize, but Dante Moore will return to Oregon.
And he also didn't realize that
that's right. That's right.
Jets had 2 picks. Yeah. Cat?
They absolutely need a quarterback. I mean, yeah, that one kid's going back to Oregon, but they need something.
Alex?
I'm going to say quarterback too. Fields is not the answer. Tyler Taylor is not the answer. Nobody's the answer. It seems to be there.
Justin Fields is definitely not the answer. Tyrod Taylor's aging. I mean, I expect when he's ready to retire, he signs a 1-day contract with the Buffalo Bills. Because that's where his career really took off, is with the Buffalo Bills.
I got to see Tyrod Taylor play his very first college football game.
Wait, where did he play at?
Virginia Tech. And
Virginia
Cat's
Tech.
a Hokie. Cat's a Hokie. But I also see that if Tyrod Taylor actually does retire, when he does retire, he'll become a great quarterbacks coach. I think he has a great mind for the game. But yeah, I am saying the Jets draft the quarterback. All right, now we are going to the Motor City. We're going to Detroit. And Mel Kiper says guard. Alex?
I'd say stack up on defense, specifically edge rusher.
Okay, Alex says edge. To help that defensive tackle out of Michigan. Forget his name, but he's good.
Hutchinson?
Yeah, Hutchinson. Thank you.
Oh, but he's an edge rusher too. They don't really line him up on the inside.
I think he's a defensive tackle. All right, Kat. He also got hurt too.
I mean, offensive coordinator. Is that it's a shame we can't trade for those, right?
Well, I mean, they've already burned through a couple of them. All
right. What did he pick again?
Guard.
A guard. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll go with a guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say guard too. I mean,
Good place to start.
Aging on that old line. Goff needs some help to stay healthy.
Yeah, because if you don't have enough offensive linemen, it'll be easy beating Goff. All right, now the Minnesota Vikings, future home of Aaron Rodgers, by the way. They say cornerback.
Stop it! He is not going to the.
Catch it now.
Is destiny.
It is not. I think Alex is frozen.
Did we lose him already? Gosh dang.
All right, we're back. All right, anywho.
He's back.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he had a Wi-Fi
now we
issue.
get two of you.
Alex had a Wi-Fi issue. So they say Minnesota's getting a cornerback. Alex.
You said corner, right?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Kat.
Yes.
Alex.
I'm gonna go with safety. I feel like Harrison Smith, his time is done, and a year or two from now, I think they need a good replacement for him, and the time is now.
I'm going to actually agree with Mel Kiper because you can move corners to safety, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to draft a corner. So it's a little shaky ground, but I would say Mel Kiper's on point on this one.
Or you run more dime package.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah,
that's true. All right, Carolina. Mel Kiper says linebacker. Alex.
I'd say go with an edge rusher.
Alex says edge.
Instead of a linebacker.
Kat.
Carolina. Oh my gosh, what is their mascot?
A panther.
Sir,
like a black leopard, black jaguar.
Panthers. Oh my gosh, that was like my high school mascot. I should remember that. I seem to remember they need some help with their defense.
Yes, they do. And
the brain it turned off. Did you see it?
Mel Kiper did say linebacker, so.
Okay, so yeah, let's go linebacker.
Alex.
I feel like I'm saying linebackers a lot.
I think if I'm the Panthers here, we trade down. I don't think there's any good options here. I think they trade at end of the first round, early second round, build up for next year. Because who knows, they might try to make a run next year and needs to start with more draft capital.
Alex Gastro, I'm agreeing with you. I will go edge because Carolina needs more pass rushing. They can improve the linebacking core in the second or third round. They need
or
more
free agency.
Or free agency, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm thinking Buffalo will probably get rid of Matt Milano and Carolina might scoop him up.
Come on.
So that's that's just my opinion. Yeah, you can boo me if they say trade Matt Milano. I understand. All right, now Dallas from Green Bay. They're saying defensive end reinforce that pass rush. Alex, what do you have to say?
I agree. Picking up an edge rusher would be the best bet.
Cat.
Can I go with a cornerback?
Yeah, actually, that's
Does
not
Ron
a bad.
Blaine somehow?
That's not a bad idea considering they cut Trevon Diggs, so that is not a bad move. Alex,
I'm gonna give it a Cat. I feel like Deron Bland needs some help at corner, and the second day had a lot of struggles last year, late in the stretch.
and you know what? And not gonna lie, this is an either or. But I have to agree with Mel Kiper on this one. Corners you can get in the second round, or if they decide not to do what I suggest and trade out, hey, you can fill this with you fill corner anytime. All right, I had to bring him in.
Oh no. Here we go.
No.
Yep. Hi, Ratbird. Did you miss me?
No.
Because that jagoff Mal Kiper is saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers, your future world champion gone to Super Bowl, is selecting a wideout. Now, as much as Mel Kiper, the frickin' jagoff, thinks that the Steelers need a wideout, I'm gonna ask the opinion on Alex. What do you think the Steelers need besides gone to Super Bowl?
Mel Kiper's right. They need more wide receivers.
I will take that under advisement. Ratbird.
They need better fan base. How about that one?
Fuck
Yins?
you! Fuck you, Ratbird! Why don't you get a better kicker?
You're not my
It
type.
starts with removing the toilets from the basement.
Indeed.
Make your
Indeed.
move. Make your move.
Anyway,
Ratbird.
I'm going wide receiver.
Alex, what have you
Lord
got?
have mercy. You know what? Fuck it. Quarterback. Aaron Rodgers hasn't got nothing left in him. Give me a quarterback.
You know what? As much as I would love
What do
Alex.
you think, Yinzer?
Well, as much as I would love to draft a quarterback, Alex, I hate to say this, but I think we need to improve our offensive line. Our offensive line is getting older by the tick, older than Aaron Rodgers, who we need to send to the Vikings. And as much as Mike McCarthy loves sucking
He's not
off Aaron
going to the
Rodgers when he did
Vikings,
it with
Yinzer.
yes, he's going to the Vikings. Yeah, he's going to the Vikings. So I think that we need to improve our interior linemen. We need more fat people because they need to be more like Pittsburgh. Now remember, people, when you are fat, make sure to eat less sugar because you don't want to lose a foot. All right, I can get back to my IROC Camaro and my 6-pack of Iron City. Cobra.
Yes, you do. Hey, I did try to replace the labels on his beer bottles with Aaron Rodgers is staying, but the glue wouldn't hold.
Sounds about right. All right, now we're going to the Chargers of Los Angeles. That should be San Diego. Mel Kiper says defensive tackle. Alex?
Yes. D-line help. They need it.
Cat?
Yes.
Alex?
Oh, Man, try to think because Herbert might need some help with receivers, but I feel like the defensive line struggled a lot last year. I'm gonna go out of the box. I'm gonna say wide receiver. I think you need to add with aging Keenan Allen and an injured Quentin Johnson. Seems to never stay out the IR. Give me Herbert some help.
I think their defense is going to be more important to address here. I got to agree with defensive tackle. All right, now we're going to Philly. Mel Kiper says corner. Alex.
They need offensive tackle, not corner.
Ooh, Cat.
Oh. I gotta go with corner, actually.
All right, you're agreeing. Alex.
I'm going with Alex too. They need an offensive line. Jalen Hurts got in a lot of trouble last year. Got sacked more times than he should have been. So tackle.
I am going off the board here. I am going not really off the board. I am going wide out because AJ Brown will be gone at the draft.
Yeah, Diva AJ Brown.
Yep. All
the
right.
ball more. How do you catch the ball more?
Yep. Which, by the way, yeah, because I'm going to spoil here. Because Cleveland would trade out of their next pick because that's what they're doing. Cleveland wide receiver. That's what Mel Kiper suggests. Alex.
Let's see. I'd say go corner instead of receiver.
Okay, Alex is going corner. Cat.
I actually think they do need a receiver. Just
okay.
Trying to,
All right, Alex.
think back on the games they had with the Ravens.
I didn't need corner help. Outside Myles Garrett, they have nothing on that defense worth looking at than Myles Garrett.
So you're saying edge?
No, I'm saying I'm saying they have nothing to look at pretty on that defense other than Myles Garrett.
He has no help on on the defense.
So that's why
no
I'm
help at
saying.
all.
So that's why I'm saying Alex is selecting edge. Edge or defensive tackle.
Yeah.
All right. And like I said, I said it earlier that Philly was trading A.J. Brown. This is why Cleveland trades, because the first round pick goes to A.J. Brown in Philadelphia. Hot take, by the way.
Cleveland trades for A.J. Brown, the first round pick. Wow.
Yeah.
Just to ruin him more? Cool.
I think Philly would take it. All right, Chicago. Mel Kiper says defensive tackle. Alex, what do you say?
I agree. D-line is the pick to make.
Cat?
Yeah, any kind of defense help here
Alex.
for them. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'm in consensus. Any defense, most specifically, I think defensive tackle.
Yep. For the first time since pick number 6, we are in agreement with Mel Kiper.
Woo!
Yep, defensive tackle's the right move. With the
Mel Kiper got it right, finally.
Yep. Now, Buffalo. Mel Kiper says wide receiver. Alex.
Let's see. For the Niners, correct?
Bills.
Oh, for the Bills. Yeah, y'all need wideouts. Y'all need wideouts.
Cat.
Wide receiver or maybe a new center.
I think we're good on center. Alex.
Okay.
I'm pretty scared for any receiver goes to Buffalo because the owner might shit talk him live on camera. But give me a wide receiver regardless.
You know what? And I wish Billy was on here because he'd probably like who Mel Kiper picked. He picked Chris Brazzell Chris Brazell the second, wide receiver out of Tennessee.
Ooh.
You know,
Nice.
so
Me, I would pick the guy from A&M, Casey Concepcion.
But here's the thing about Keon Coleman, and I know Pagula shit talked him. If I were Keon Coleman, this is what I would do. I would remember those words that Terry Pagula said. And I would not only remember those words, I'd print them out. I'd tape them in my locker. Training camp, in the gym, no matter where you are, I'd use those words as motivation. And if somehow Keon Coleman pulls a 1,000-yard season out of his ass, I would grab that same sheet of paper. I would go to Terry Pagula and shove it right in his face and say, "You had doubts about me. I will take the words that you said about me and shove them right up your fucking ass." That is what I would do. That is what I would do as Keon Coleman. Use those words as motivation. And this pick, at wide receiver, don't think of this as a demotion. Use this as fuel. If this guy is going to be number one, do your best to become the number one that we know you can be. All right? That is what I would do.
Coaching
All right.
segment for all the young players.
All right.
Yeah.
San Francisco. Mel Kiper says offensive tackle. Alex?
I agree.
Cat?
I was gonna say offense. Maybe a wide receiver. Maybe
Nah. If I don't think you need wide receiver. Well,
because isn't that Brandon? I
Ayuk.
can't say his last name.
Ayuk.
Isn't
Ayuk.
he leaving?
Speculation.
Ayuk.
Yeah, he's
Isn't
in
he
trouble.
leaving?
He's in trouble. All right. Yeah, he's going to be in trouble. All right. So Cat goes wide receiver. Alex.
I'm with Alex again on this one. Trent Williams is aging. The left tackle spot is going to be a big missing piece if he goes. Give me any ability to tackle.
I am going completely different for you guys. I am going tight end.
Whoa.
George Kittle tore his Achilles.
Oh,
George Kittle tore his Achilles. Time to get his replacement now. Tight end.
Wow. Hot take for sure, in my opinion.
All right. Alex, your team now. The Texans. Mel Kiper says offensive tackle.
Me personally, I disagree. They could probably find tackles in March or in later rounds, but preferably in March. I'd like for them to find a free agent. So instead, we mentioned this guy earlier. I'd say we should go running back, specifically Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame.
Nice. Okay,
Ooh, okay.
Cat.
Who are
Houston.
we?
Houston.
Houston.
And they
Okay.
said offensive tackle.
Yes.
Okay. Alex.
Yes.
That's a toughie. I would prefer them going tight end here. I feel like they don't have a solid enough tight end for CJ Stroud. And I think the receivers are good enough when they're not hurt. So give me a tight end here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna stick with Kiper here. I think offensive tackle is a necessity here. Running back can be picked up in the second round or in free agency or in a trade. All right, now the LA Rams offensive tackle is Mel Kiper's pick. Alex.
I'd go. I'd double up. Let me go another wide receiver.
Ooh.
Okay. Cat.
I actually kind of remember thinking they needed a quarterback.
All right, so Kat is going QB here. Alex,
I'm gonna give Jared Verse some help on the other side of that D line. Give me an edge rusher. Give Verse some help. Get that quarterback.
all right. I'm sticking with Kuiper here. Offensive lineman's necessity. All right. Denver. They're saying defensive tackle for Denver. Alex,
I agree.
Kat,
Yeah.
Alex.
I would agree as well. D tackle.
Yeah, me too. I think Kuiper hit the nail on the head on this one. All right. Now, they're predicting New England to lose the Super Bowl. Mel Kiper is saying New England 31, which, hey, you get no argument with me on that. I want New England to fucking lose.
Same here.
They say outside linebacker. Alex.
Yeah, outside linebacker or D line, or I'm specifically edge rusher. So D end, outside backer, that works with me.
Kat.
Sure. I haven't watched enough of their stuff to really know, but sure.
Alex.
I think they go edge rusher here.
All right,
They
so
need
outside linebacker
someone.
or edge. All right, and as for me, because here's my hot take here. New England Patriots draft a wide receiver in the 31st overall pick.
Ooh.
Stephon Diggs will retire this year or be forced to because of his criminal conviction after the Super Bowl.
You're right. They're probably waiting on that game to finish. That way they can continue that.
Yes. All right. And Mel Kiper is saying that the Super Bowl champion will be the Seattle Seahawks as they select a corner. Alex.
I agree.
Kat.
A corner?
Yes, for Seattle.
I'd say a guard maybe.
All right. Kat's going guard. Alex.
Even though the Seattle secondary is pretty good, I think the problems with Nick Amiri is going to cost Seattle next year. So I'm going to say they take a corner to save their butts from any Nick Amiri insanity.
I'm going to agree with Mel Kiper. I'm taking a corner on this one. All right, guys, that's our mock draft. Let's hope that things turn out interesting in the mock draft because this will age like milk probably in April. So,
yeah,
that's it for Hard Count. First off, thank you for watching. Do stay tuned for other shows later on this week, like the Hand Down Beatdown, our pro wrestling podcast, the Lap Down with Greg Farmer, our NASCAR podcast, the Gutter's Edge with myself and Ricky Swearingen, the Dirt and Turf Baseball podcast coming soon. We are waiting for spring training. Kat and I are definitely excited for that.
Counting down the days.
Biscuits
Wait,
and
I'll find my
penalties.
counter.
Biscuits and penalties, our hockey podcast. Which, by the way, do check that out. Please, it's we give a lot of hockey insight. Do check that out. After all, next week we're covering Olympic hockey. And of course, after this show comes off, it goes off, and 10 minutes after, all four of us, Kat, Alex, Greg, and myself, will be thanking our listeners for thanking our subscribers for helping us hit 100 subs. So be on the lookout for that. We will be back in 10 minutes after this show. So I'm Cobra. on behalf of Alex, and Kat, we'll see you on the field. Sadat?